Santhosh. Hi, everybody. So I am Mr Rashid. I am working as a finance director in PACT Global Microfinance Fund. So about the PACT Global Microfinance Fund, it is the oldest and largest microfinance organization in Myanmar. So as of January 2021, I guess I will say we have more than 1 million active clients in Myanmar, and we are operating in more than 16,000 villages by our 5,000, more than 5,000 staff, full-time staff. So apart from this, about myself, by profession, I am a chartered accountant and a certified public accountant. So I used to work within South Asia, East Africa, and North America. And before joining to PACT, I worked with KPMG, then Unilever, then Bragg International. And that's all. Now, last 6 years, I'm working with PACT Global Microfinance Fund.
Great to have you with us. Anything
Please.
more you want to add? Yeah. Please go on.
No, in my current role, I am responsible for finance, treasury, ICT, and of course, all sort of audit is passing through this finance, treasury, ICT, the external audit, donor audit, and directly, indirectly, the internal audit.
With your experience in microfinance, the first question I would like to ask you is, which way do you think digitalization in microfinance is going in general across the globe, and specifically in Myanmar? You're based out of.
Okay, this is a great question actually, because for digitalization, nowadays we cannot avoid digitalization. All industry, all sector, all process, because digitalization is the future. So regarding your question across the globe on the microfinance industry, because this is not new. Actually, I think it's last 10 to 15 years, the digitalization of microfinance processes started across the globe. I will say the best example is the Kenya, then Bangladesh. India is also progressing very well. Because microfinance, we are working with the root level people, poor level people. Here, the main challenge was like education of the user level. But over time, it seems like the service providers, microfinance services, not only digital service provider, we all go to the borrower level, root level, and they also came forward to learn the new technology. So globe is ahead than Myanmar, because Myanmar, now coming back to the Myanmar have a different history. Myanmar just is open up in 2010 onwards.
Exactly.
Then Myanmar telecommunication, connectivity, and others industries developing. But good part about Myanmar don't go through too much trial and error. So when Myanmar start this digital journey, especially the telecommunication recently by the private providers, they first time start with 3G, 4G. So they don't have to go to the learning curve. First 1G, 2G, they don't have to go through it. And another part is all the country, whoever are providing the services, they are coming with their best product. It's not like in Myanmar, they are testing anything. They already tested in their host country. They already customized this. Now in Myanmar, they are offering the best solution, which is proven in their home country. So about the Myanmar people acceptability, Myanmar on statistics, it seems like around 90% people are under telecommunication coverage. And I think around same pretty much 85-90% mobile phone or Android. Facebook is like one of the highest user in Asia is Myanmar. So Myanmar people are also coming forward. They are willing to accept the solution. They also like digitalization, but it's not like a radical 90-degree growth, but it's moving. If you have to compare 5 years before, where is the Myanmar and now, you can find a big difference.
So what do you think is the importance of a digital solution that can offer you services on a mobile app, whether it is internal audit or otherwise, your general operations? What's the importance of a mobile app in the digital journey of any software?
No, I was lucky to know about the World Economic Forum in 2018, actually, 17, 18 that time. So they are discussing on the food sector transformation. It's for the globe, actually. So one of the take from there, they are saying in your strategy, if there is no mobile, go back and change the strategy. So this is the like bottom line of it. It's not like mobile. In this world, at least people who are like they have a mobile phone, they are using it. So mobile already replaced many things. So in our strategy, if we want to continue to provide the service, want to grow, without mobile or without taking mobile in our strategy is not possible. So it's very good actually. You also think in that way, and you also like it's not only desktop, laptop. You also make it user friendly. So at least all user have a mobile where they can easily use it. In customer perspective, user perspective is very helpful.
Can you touch upon maybe in short what benefits you have got from digitalizing?
Okay, that's a very real question now. Actually, it's coming to the real question now, because before going for digitalization our internal audit function, our cases is like our field office internal audit team. They are auditing every quarterly. Then they send it to the our Yangon head office. Then our people need to consolidate it. So there are another party's translation need to be done. So in many cases, we file like the when we get the report, it is already backdated. It's 2 3 month old. So if there is any corrective action we need to take, it's already too late. Same mistake already
Correct.
repeated for another at least 1 2 month. And also this standard of work is also important. We cannot ensure in manual system our internal audit is gone through each process of the recommended approach. But when then from that time we feel like our each process need to be standard. So after we digitalize our internal audit processes, initially we do the pilot because we are the big organization, we cannot roll over at a time.
Correct.
But we feel like our all internal audit team, they have to perform certain standard procedure. Without those, they cannot draw a conclusion. And also the reporting time reduced significantly, I will say. This is the great value addition from now. But we are all using it only 1 year. We know over time it will give us more benefit. And in digital world, I always believe there is no full stop. It's growing. Every time there are some changes based on the
Yeah.
scenario changes. So
What do you see, or what should one see in a digital partner or a digital vendor when they are doing?
for our cases, I will say like what we see the history, the organization is history, and the customer base there, what customer base. And of course the first one is like our what offer, what service you are offering. This is the first thing. Then after we define the service, okay, then what is your customer base, what is your story. And another part is your I will say like your customer service is very important. How you are expecting your customer, because change management is not easy thing. It's a tough mindset change, operational procedure adjustment, both auditor auditee, all those mindset need to be changed. So customer service is very important here. Then for our part is like cost benefit is comparable or not. And for our case, since we are like we are US based organization but working in Southeast Asia, so we feel like the if it is a Southeast Asia or South Asian solution provider, they already consider this local culture, local people behavior. This is important because European software, Western software, they think from their perspective. From them, like everybody is using a card. From them, like everybody have a national ID card. But South Asian people, we think differently because we know what is our challenges and how it's behaved. So all those factors we consider actually.
You see a play for then artificial intelligence, specifically if we have to say a bit of what you call robotics
No,
with machine learning or deep learning, which can help you analyze the data um, and then come up with intelligent reports, which the auditors can then consume and use for their physical audit.
I think some job responsibility will be changed when going forward is AI, blockchain, and all others new technology. The big tech firms they are adopting it. So sometimes it's not our decision whether we move or not. We must have to move because the service provider or available solution they are using it. So you can take the like AI will of course come. You see the Bitcoin, the big company already accept it. So, so we feel like the finance or maybe the internal audit job responsibility will be merged. AI will take over something because it's like some modification and adjustment. And these we cannot avoid actually. Now we cannot avoid like world already started to moving on those area.
Digitalization in internal audit, where do you think it is poised to go? Which way do you think it is going? What's the future?
Or my personal understanding is it have to be like go hands-on and with the core banking system because if our main process and other industry they are digitalized, our audit procedure also need to be digitalized. These are more data driven one. It's not like manual involvement will be less, data driven one needed. Let's say I can give you one example. We have around 6 million to 10 million transaction per month. In manual system it is not possible even to check 10%. But internal audit digitalization or some tool if in future of course it will come or it's already available to the big four audit firm and others, they can easily identify the sample, easily test it and give you like what is your risk based on in which area. So internal audit is like if it is a midterm organization in their growing journey, so it is a mandatory for them. So it's not manual internal audit anymore, it's like a digital one.